Hello, CD here. Welcome back to another episode of Truth Matters, a new order that purports to take truth seriously, with the utmost seriousness, as Jesus said that his followers are them that loved the truth, not necessarily had or possessed it, but them that loved, followed, sought after the truth. We're continuing today with a short course in philosophy. As I'd said, basically philosophy simply, the love of wisdom boils down to two questions: the epistemological question and the ontological question. Hold on, wait just a minute. Ontological, what is reality? What is real, for real? Or the epistemological question concerning knowledge and knowing. How do you know that? Simply the epistemological question. Two ways we have of knowing anything are foundationalism and coherentism. Say what? Foundationalism is simply all knowledge would reduce to a simple foundation, whether it's science or religion. I know this because the Quran says it. I know this because the Bible says it. A bumper sticker has it, God said it, I believe it. That settles it. Foundationalism. A scientist may say Darwin said it, or Einstein said it, or Richard Dawkins said it. I can trace any knowledge or notion of knowledge down to a particular foundation. I know this because of mathematics, because it is verified, the scientific word. It is verified, true, and factual, and not opinion, allegedly. But actually, this too has issues. As science, we will say one thing: cholesterol is bad, fat is bad, get fat out of your diet, and now, well, it seems that sugar is the culprit. Science, facts can have a way of changing. Another way that we have of knowing a thing is coherentism. And that's simply how does things cohere? How does this or that notion or idea hang with or cohere with other theories or ideas? This is the issue with a lot of conspiracy theories. They fall apart. They simply do not cohere. They fall apart. They're incoherent. Coherentism. How does one theory or idea hang with other theories or notions? We just finished celebrating Easter not long ago. There are efforts made throughout history to suggest that the resurrection of Jesus didn't really happen, that Easter is some sort of hoax or some fraud perpetrated by the disciples. Watergate, former conspirator, he made the comment that it's hard to cover up things. It's hard to have a plot that covers things consistently. Author Lee Strobel's, who has written Evidence for a Creator and Evidence for Christ, was a journalist, an atheist, who set out to disprove God, the existence of God, and the existence of Christ. His struggles and his learning and his research led him to the coherentism. The facts of Easter and Christ cohered such that he came to belief in Jesus and the resurrection, of which all of the New Testament is a retrospective. And he wrote his book, The Case for Christ. G.K. Chesterton, great English writer, he said that he set out to write his own heresy, and instead he wound up with orthodoxy. Thin little classic brilliant work. Years later, another atheist, agnostic scholar, great writer, English poet, C.S. Lewis would read G.K. Chesterton and came to belief in God, and one of our greatest apologetics ever. Apologist, he wrote Mere Christianity, many other works. C.S. Lewis said that an atheist should take great care in what he reads. Recently, here in Houston, atheist writer Christopher Hitchens passed away. Rest in peace. His final days were spent reading 700 pages of G.K. Chesterton. Don't wait too long to consider the evidence of Christ, of God. Read and study G.K. Chesterton, the New Testament. Do your work because truth matters.